essence of your soul.
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
I have no time.
I break my Shadowcaster chain, but I basically get unlimited Sylvanas here. Let's just go ahead and kill that so we can help to steer what Sylvanas steals, in theory. And when I went to do post, I was like, oh crap, I never turned it on, and it somehow like turned itself on. So I'm not sure exactly how that came to pass. I do have another Shadowcaster in the deck, so I might actually be able to get some Kazakus value if that's what I end up stealing. And let's do that first in case those are the minions that get destroyed.
Darkness.
Well, maybe I shouldn't have done that because we want Sylvanas to get destroyed under these circumstances. I want Sylvanas to die here
Survive.
because he's got the empty board. I want to actually mirror this, so I'll go ahead and draw the card now. That's a really good card to pick up. Excuse me. Got a little bit of orange matter stuck in my throat. And that's not a euphemism, I mean the actual fruit. Okay, so he'll probably want to blow up the Azure Drake here. He leaves the Azure Drake alive, which gives us extra shuriken value. Just not sure how important that is. I have a clear enough board to play N'Zoth. Let's just populate with some Jades. We are well. No, that's not true because I forgot it had hero power. It was my last spell, so unless I grab Vile Spine Slayer, I'll never be able to. Alright, this seems like a good turn to double Sylvanas, because this is going to blow something up. And the Fan of Knives here facilitates some very good trades, so I'm going to do that. Hit that, and hope the buff doesn't go to this guy, and it doesn't. Okay, that's just going to be our buffed N'Zoth. Very good. Where is his Dragonfire potion? Delay of game. How did he Shadow or Death again? I could have sworn he already cast one. But my deck tracker's not showing any record of that. Alright, do we have lethal? So let's kill off as many minions as we can, and then lay N'Zoth down this turn. It's the biggest tempo play we have. Yeah, I've seen some Spirit Lash combos. I don't even want to risk leaving that alive. And if he Dragonfires, this drops 8/8. He's looking for... So now blast this, play your Dragonfire potion. I'm left with an 8/8. Oh, did I have lethal? Okay. If I did, then the answer to your question is because I'm me, and I often miss lethal. That's like just something I do. Alright. So we're streaking against 1002. I'm playing wild because I'm really married to the idea of this. Oh wow, that's a really good pickup. And
wow.
You cannot.
It's possible in Standard. I've had some success in Standard, but I think it's capable of functioning better by itself in Wild. Because you have things like Unearthed Raptor, Brand Bronzebeard, Sludge Belchers. Sludge Belcher, man, when I moved to Standard, Sludge Belcher was a huge loss. And now he's gonna buff up its health, oh my goodness. Where's my Vile Spine Slayer? Thank you, RNGesus. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh, this is enormous. And then I can reflect these. Wow! Of all the times I've asked my deck for a particular draw, a buffed Rot Face with, oh, whew. Because I can really play to the board this turn. So let's find out what comes out. If it's like a Jade Swarmer, I'll just let that thing blow up. But it's not, so let's just do this. I'll go ahead and put one into that, because I'm probably going to dagger up next turn by the looks of my current hand. I'll have to kill him sooner rather than later. Alright, interesting choice. Another interesting choice. Shadowcaster on...
The shadows beckon.
Is it better than Sludge Belcher here? Probably. If he is Mill, I am going to want to rush him down a bit. Oh, you know what? I shouldn't have ended my turn. If this would have been like Aya or something, terribly disruptive either. Alright, that's not created from anything. That's actually in his deck. So is he just playing like a Malagos list of some kind, or... Kills the fire, and that's the second Wrath we've basically forced him to.
Darkness. I have no time for games. Here we go.
Don't know how useful that's going to be, but because he's playing a mill list, it would seem. That's pretty cool. Copying Sylvanas incentivizes him to kill that one rather than the 3-power one. Okay. No rogues. They're not too much of a challenge. It's just... The very idea of it's just kind of janky. Alright, so we would probably worth it. Nice. Is that where shadowcasting? No, but this sure will be. And get it back with N'Zoth that way. Still have a taunt, so I protect my other resources. I don't think it's worth putting one in with my face, though. Value. So let us go for it. I don't like damaging this thing at all, but I want to attack here. I can't.
Here we go.
We're basically closing in, so I just can't imagine that daggering up. Oof. Oh, and he breaks his own Heart of Nox, so he gets his taunts back. Very clever. Oh, and I get one. Nice. I bet he wasn't counting on the Jades. Alright. Does this yield? I was gonna say, if it's something like I'll good. That hard knocks with poison seeds, though. That was pretty cool. I like that he's running out of cards, too. Awesome! against a mill deck? That's very cool.
Silent death.
I hope you like my invention.
That's mostly about getting a 1-1 on board, just to make my trades next turn a little more flexible. And I really don't see him running this into one of my big dudes, so I'll go ahead and break this just for my own survivability's sake. And to make Shadowcaster, and we're going to have infinite Jades. Cool, and a 1 casting cost Shadowcaster makes Aya quite good. Alright. Wow, that's so good. That's lethal. Cool. There, Spiffy, did I redeem myself for having missed lethal earlier?
I serve the Fire Lord.
Okay.
Someday I'll be just
And this is a really good example of why you hold. Okay.
you're no fun.
Wow. Unlucky. All that effort and he couldn't break that. That's so good. Alright, so... Alright, that was a very good Tempest for some mixtures would be worth it. So, Azure Drake. Yeah, Azure Drake. Shuriken works quite well.
Side effects. Trust me.
Thank you, you too. Wow, this is a really good turn.
Who knows what secrets will uncover? The hidden army rises.
Probably should have poked her. Alright. That is going to do it for today's show.